Hey, good morning. So this is going to be a weekend in Mauritius starting on Friday morning, so long weekend in Mauritius. First thing up today is we are doing the Catamaran cruise. You can come here to Grand Bay and get on one of the various catamarans. If you just literally come to Grand Bay Beach, there's going to be someone who's going to approach you and ask you to do a catamaran trip. I think that's our boat there. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So this is going to be like a weekend in Mauritius starting with the Catamaran cruise. Okay, so they put up the sail so you get going, they start playing music. This is a breakfast trip. Breakfast is included, but yeah, bring your own breakfast because this is the breakfast. You get a little sandwich, yay! Breakfast. It's moving, you can sort of, to put up the sails and everything, you get a bit of wind. You can walk around the boat. This boat is particularly small. The last boat I went on was a lot bigger, but yeah, they still try and get the party vibe going, so they start playing music and everything, and you can come sit up here. Only 2 people allowed on the trampolines, which sucks. And we're heading in that direction to Quindamere. Not a bad day for a Friday. Coming in, what is it going to be? Get a splash of color going. Oh geez, that's quite big. Yo, it's not a bad fish. I don't know how they're going to get it up now. This fish really doesn't want to come in. On the other side, the fish is still fighting mad. It's got braid on, so I don't think it's going to snap off. Unfortunately, I can't get a better position, angle, because everyone's like, right, I want to see what this fish is. There it comes now, it's getting tired. Looks like it could be a little GT. What the hell? Ah, you sort of held it. What is it? It is a... Again, if you're going to sit up front, you're going to get wet. Okay, so we finally reached the island. That's Flat Island and Gabriel Island. But normally what they do is they'll give you an opportunity to go and snorkel at Flat Island, and they'll pick you up in these little boats and they'll drop you there by the other side. You get like, well, here they say we get an hour and then an hour to go sort of explore the beach a bit. But so if you're first off, then you're going to get a full hour. But if you last off the boat, because it does take a while to ferry everyone off there, it's going to take you a while to get there, and then you probably only have like half an hour. But anyways, it's still pretty cool. All the catamarans come here and they're all sort of anchor off. It's like a very shallow reef here, which is pretty cool. There's actually a lot to see here. The snorkeling here is really, really good. Highly recommend it. Okay, so this is Gabriel Island. Really beautiful place to come on the catamaran, absolutely stunning. It's a gorgeous day today as well, so that's awesome. And then you can go in there and you can swim and snorkel. The snorkeling's actually really good here. The reef is amazing, well kept reef. Very, very clean, crisp reef. Because I mean, even though a lot of snorkelers here, it's still really well maintained, so it's absolutely really highly recommended to come here and do some snorkeling and chill out on the beach. You only get an hour, I mean, but if you came without a catamaran, if you came on your own with like a private cruise, you could spend the whole day here, which would absolutely be really, really awesome. Last time I was here I just did snorkeling. That's how I know the snorkeling is really good. This time we'll do a bit more exploring of the actual island itself. I ain't gonna lie, it's really pretty. totally, absolutely 100%. The picture is perfect. What do you expect? Tropical paradise. Okay, so while it's still fresh in my memory, if you are going to catch a catamaran, it doesn't matter which one you take. I mean, they're not very expensive, but they do say, oh, you get breakfast. You don't really get breakfast on board. So if you're going to get hungry, or if you are expecting breakfast, rather just bring your own food. You can bring your own food, bring your own drinks. I'm not sure if you can bring alcohol, probably not. So just bring something like Coke Light, water, and some little snacks. Definitely take a seasick pill. The journey can be a bit rough, and if you are prone to being seasick, just rather take a seasick pill. But highly recommended to come out to see these islands, to go snorkeling and walk around and just to explore the island a little bit. Absolutely incredible. Something totally different. And you got like that thing, I think that's called what's it called? Pigeon rock. That's Pigeon Rock. Obviously it's covered in pigeons. I don't know if you can even see it from here. It's the dive site. Sometimes go diving there, which is pretty cool. The beach here is like really, really amazing. Good beach. Obviously it's not too packed because they just bring people here. You have to actually catch a catamaran or a private boat to get here. If you just want to come to the island and you don't want the whole festivities on the boat, because they do play very loud music and you're obviously trapped with that music, you can't get away from it, then you can just literally hire a private boat to bring you out here, drop you here for the whole day. That's actually what I would highly recommend if you can. If you don't want the party vibe on the boat and meeting new people, just get a private boat, drop you here for the whole day, spend the whole day here. Absolutely epic. The snorkeling is incredible here. The reef here is pristine. You see turtles, you see a lot of stuff. You see rays, proper stingrays, whiptail rays. The GTs here. It really is a stunning place to come. So just back on the POV side of it. It's just my GoPro, but look. So you get a lot of people coming up on the beach. There's Pigeon Rock there. That there. I don't know if I'm pointing at it. You can just see. Pigeon Rock. That's Pigeon Rock. Speaking of scuba diving, and quite a few people there snorkeling. There's a little bit of a current that sort of pushes you down normally. It's not dangerous at all. Kids can be in the water swimming. They will ferry us across. You get about an hour to enjoy the beach. So if you really want more than an hour, then come on your own, hire a private boat and do that. Or if you just want to, like I said, go with the party people, then you go to Grand Bay and you organize from there to jump on one of the catamarans and they'll bring you across.
No, my feet was dirty, they're no longer dirty.
Okay, so normally what the catamaran companies will do, they'll bring you to one of the islands first. You'll go look around there for an hour or however much time they give you, and then they'll ferry you across to the other side, to the other island. So you visit both Gabriel Island and Flat Island. Both of them are pretty cool for snorkeling. This one here has got a lot more shady places because they actually have chairs and everything that people can sit on, and then some of the catamaran companies do actually feed you. The last time we were on Fiesta, that's King Cruises, and they made us quite a cool lunch. I've got another video on that. I'll put a link in the description to that other video. But this is now Flat Island. See, it's very flat. Oh, and over there is Round Island and Snake Island. Snake Island is where you get the sharks. That's normally where you go scuba diving for sharks, which is pretty cool. This is also pretty good snorkeling here. But like I said, if you want to come on a private cruise, book yourself a private cruise, you spend the whole day here, and you're not reliant on anyone to bring your own food and everything. That's what I would recommend if you can do it. I mean, the catamaran's cool if you want to meet people, have beers, very strong rum. So it's quite a good vibe. If you're with a big group of people, then yeah, I could take one of the catamarans and do it. I would rather actually hire out the catamaran myself. Okay, now we're heading off back to the boat. I think we're going now to Quendamere. Yeah, I don't think we're going to win that race. Actually looks really, really good. Okay, so the sports, we've got a fried potato, rice, noodles, salad. It looks like some sort of meat, and
Fish.
bread. Fish. Okay, so that was a catamaran trip. I'll tell you, the whole day out in the catamaran, off to the island. Epic journey, epic trip. And yeah, tomorrow's gonna be another adventure. So signing off from the catamaran trip, and until tomorrow, take care. Okay, so yesterday we did the catamaran tour, and today I'm at the sugar mill. So I'm just going to take a walk through the sugar mill museum. I'm just going to do a POV again, nothing too fancy. You'll see what I see. Ooh. Okay, so we had a massive volcano, we had birds. Oh, so this is like the whole part of the island, so not quite sugar yet. So you can go down there, learn how an island is made. Ooh, wow, that's huge. Wow. So I'm not sure if we can actually get down there. It would be pretty cool, but so this is what you walk into. I'm pretty sure we can get down there. Get a closer look at everything. Yeah, we can, the people down there. So all of this was used to produce sugar. 1 teaspoon of sugar. Seems a bit overcomplicated. Okay, sugar through the ages. Ooh, honey. Okay, so you walk out and you just like see this huge big smokestack. Cool. Okay, it's all history stuff. So you can, very busy. This stuff already bought sugar, exporting sugar. So you can come through here and look at all this stuff, read up about the history of Mauritius and probably the Dutch East India Company. That's all like quite a big museum place. I'm not going to go through everything because it will just take days and days, I tell you. But it's well worth to actually come to the sugar place here and just sort of learn all about it. It's a good day out if you have friends that you want to show around the island. It's a really good place to come and show them. Because it's a fun day out, and there's a lot of information that you can soak up here to learn about Mauritius and the trade of sugar and the impact it had on the future of Mauritius. Whoa, and we're getting up to the really cool stuff. Okay, so this whole section I just walked through, that's all like the history of Mauritius, everything written down, just a lot of pictures, old postcards and stuff like that. And then now I'm going to head on to that side there with the really cool stuff inside. Yeah. Okay, here's the huge big equipment used to produce, probably crush sugar cane. But the size of them compared to being massive big structures. Huge big pin wheels and cog wheels, and I don't want moving. What is moving? Look at that. Actually an active working massive cog wheel. And look at the size of it, it's huge. Wow. Must have been packed full of people, incredibly hot. And they're producing the sugar. Hectic. Okay, so back in the day, they obviously had to use oxen to move the sugar cane. Very small little oxen. This is more of it, but look at the size of it. I mean, just the tools to actually manipulate this. I mean, that's been huge. And the cogwheels going around there. And compared to me, and all the stuff has to be shipped in from other countries. So you can imagine how long it would have taken to actually build this factory in Mauritius. Everything would have been shipped in. So they would have had to have replacement parts. Oh, their stock keeping must have been in the millions. Wow, it's huge. This is all the cool stuff, like big boilers, So you'd think this was a big petrochemical plant when you see that sort of stuff. The amount of equipment, crushers and rollers. Hydraulics, obviously, to push the crushers down. Tells you everything here that you need to know. So this is just a quick sort of walkthrough. It's actually quite fascinating. We can actually stop and start reading up about everything and how important the sugar industry played in Mauritius and how it literally shaped the, well, I suppose it did shape the nation. And why the fact there are so many different cultures living in Mauritius, majority which were from India, which is fascinating. So they were literally brought in as indentured slaves and then as indentured laborers. I mean indentured laborers, yeah. So this is all the crush coming out. Really cool. So through this section are like the final stages of the processing. Evaporation, crystallization. We're literally walking under all these plants, all this equipment and everything. Wow. Oh, awesome. They have little dummy models so you can actually see the entire process. Oh no, this is a turbofan. I know exactly what that is. I had that at Sassel. It's really cool. So they've done so much detail, such amazing work to put all this together. Absolutely outstanding. There's just so much information here. You could come here to the museum and know exactly how sugar was made. Wow, the history of Mauritius, everything. Okay, now we're up on level 6. Well, not level 7, of section 6. And now we have a big overview of the entire factory, which is pretty cool. And this is where you have the main man sitting up here doing his ledgers, probably the accountant. Oh, that's actually epic how they did this. Wow. And we have these massive big furnaces. Yeah, look, furnaces. These will be furnaces. I'm sure evaporation. Oh, okay. So this is where they're probably trying to crystallize it. So yeah, I don't think we're allowed in that. Oh, well, we are allowed in that section. That's pretty cool. Massive big structures. A bit dark. You have this tumbler, probably a drying. It's like a wood shavings drying machine. Look, and you can actually come here and learn everything about the whole process of making sugar. So if you wanted to build your own sugar factory, this is really the place to do it. It's a mud filter. Okay. Scientist checking out the, I'm not sure what the scientist is doing. Doing something sciencey. And the scientist probably getting drunk. Chemical control, oops. Oh, cool. And then we're moving on, and everything you can scan, so it actually gives you even more detail. So if you wanted even more detail, or you wanted little pictures to read about them a bit later, you can. Cool, you actually get to walk into one of these things. Wow. This is awesome. I don't think you want to be in here when it was running. Yep, pretty epic. Okay, now we're heading on down to section 7, which is in section 6. I just cannot believe how much information there is here about the production of sugar and everything that goes into just making a, you know, cup of sugar. And now sugar is being considered bad and evil. So no wonder why the sugar industry put so much effort into convincing people that sugar was actually good for you. It costs a lot of money to set up these factories. Okay, now for some reason we're in a sustainable development area. I'm not sure what this is all about. But someone went to a lot of effort into this place. Reducing the losses of waste could feed around 2 billion people. Oh, definitely. There's far too much waste in this world. This probably brings back to using the bagasse to use to burn for electricity. Someone definitely put a lot of effort into putting all this stuff up, so well worth the time to come and read up on all about this. Sustainability is very important in all of our lives. This massive big thing here is called a clarifier. The size of it. Can't even see all of it. There we go. Huge big drum for clarifying the sugar, I'm assuming. Ooh, I wonder if you're allowed to climb up it. Probably. I'm sure there's a lot of people climb up there. Why else would they have a ladder? Yeah, probably shouldn't do that. So up there is the production now. This section here would be the distribution. Look at that ship, that's amazing. Wow. Great sugar exports. So this is exporting of sugar to other countries. Ooh, a train, but you're not allowed to play with it, unfortunately. Danger, keep off. There's someone sleeping on the job. Cane and beet ball. We thought beets were a good idea. So this section down here will all just be about exporting of the sugar, production of sugar, ups and downs, all the cool stamps. Because obviously sugarcane did shape Mauritius in every single way. Rum, there we go, rum tasting. I think, yeah, you can do rum tasting here. Well, not here, I'm not sure. Unless you go to Le Bourdonnais and do, I think Le Bourdonnais. Do the rum tasting. Rum, the curse of all the sailors. Oh, look at this. Making moonshine. Actually rum. Oh look, it's actually got water in here. I want to see fish. No fish, but there's money. Cool, free money. Probably not. I think that's meant to represent a whole pile of sugar. I think we're getting towards the, oh, look at this rum. I wonder if we're allowed to taste it. Oh, why would they put it there if we weren't allowed to taste it? There's a whole big ship right here, so you can literally pretend you're on a ship and drink rum. It'd be pretty cool. Still no fish. I should put goldfish in there just for something. Give kids little fishing rods. So this is the tail end of it now. I believe we're almost done. Oh no, there's still more sections. What else could they possibly do about the whole future of sugar? That's actually quite a cool picture. I like that one. Obviously taken by a helicopter. From a helicopter, I don't think a drone would have done that. So this section here literally starts with the planting of the sugar. In Mauritius, because it's a volcanic island, the amount of rocks that would have had to have been removed from the fields is just absolutely incredible. The amount of work that probably the slaves back in the day would have done just to clear the earth to make it viable for farming is wow. These look like giant things. I would not like to fall in there. I don't think you would survive very long. I'll just squish you. Ooh, I wonder if anyone did fall in there. That would be like quite a hectic health and safety accident. So we've gone back again now to different types of sugar and what sugar was brought into Mauritius. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of sugar cane. There's probably various types of sugar cane. Wow. Yes, this whole section here deals with the planting of the sugar, what sugar cane does, how it grows, when's the best time to grow it, and the very different types of sugar cane like there is. Many different types of sugar cane, I'm sure. And humans would have genetically engineered it to have the best one. Okay, once you've been through the whole sugarcane tour, you get through here and they'll have like shops where you can buy sugarcane related products. And buy little Sega girls. Lots of different flavored of sugar, I'm sure. And then obviously rum. Lots and lots of rum, because without sugar you can't have rum. Apparently became a bit of an issue back in the day. Wow, there's a lot of cool stuff here. Oh, look at that. I think you'd actually come to rum tasting here. I'm not big on rum, so I won't taste any. Look at that, that's amazing. Wow. I shall one day come and do the rum tasting, I'm sure. And you can come get lazy dodo rum. But lots of other sugar products. Lots of stuff sugar. Actually smells really good in here. Well, I'm not sure what the smell is, but it smells amazing. Get cookies, sugar sticks. You can taste rum there if you want.
I'm good.
Okay, well, I'm not a big fan of rum. Various kinds of sugar. Even have sugar cane growing in the middle of it, which is pretty cool. Wow, a lot of different kinds of sugar products that you can get. Cool. And then on this side you can have more sugar stuff. Cool hats and stuff like that. That's really cool. Nice earrings. Wow, look at that. Cool jewelry. Fancy jewelry. More sugar stuff. Cool cups. Awesome. Okay, so that was the tour of the sugarcane factory. Yesterday with Catamaran, today sugarcane museum. Absolutely epic, highly recommended. They did so much to make this place enjoyable. You could literally spend the whole day here. If you have someone visiting with kids, come to this place here. Absolutely insane. I'll put a link in the comments to how you can find it, what the opening hours are. You can just follow the link and they'll tell you everything about it. And that's my POV. And look, there's a train. How cool is that? So yeah, tomorrow heading to Port Louis, the market. So keep watching for that. Okay, morning. So yesterday we did the sugar. Friday we did the catamaran. Today we're doing the Port Louis market. But first, this is the Port Louis harbour. Huge, big, absolutely epic harbour. Well, epic. It's epic. It's a harbour full of boats and stuff. But we're going to take a trip up to the market. If you're coming to the market, I'll show you that it's better to come park down here by the waterfront. I have mentioned in a previous video that if you do put in the GPS to the market, then you're going to be stuck at the market. There's no parking there, so you come park here. Ooh, look at that. It's like a submersible or something. Pretty cool. So we can take a walk down to the market from here. I'll show you from the parking to the actual market itself. So come here, it's free parking on a Sunday, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, so if you are coming to the market, you park here because it also gives you access to the aquarium, which is right there. You can look at all the pretty boats, and then you can walk through. I'll take a walk through to where they do all the fancy cool stuff with umbrellas and stuff hanging from there, which looks pretty cool. So it's a Le Credon waterfront is what you want to put in your GPS to come park here. And then also gives access to the museums. And yeah, you just park here and spend the whole day checking out the market and checking out everything else that this area has to offer. Okay, so this is normally where they have the very brightly colored umbrellas. They seem to have taken them down now. They only have these few ones here. Still pretty cool. They normally have like a whole thing of umbrellas across there, which just makes for a cool Instagrammable picture. So this is just more of the harbour. Ooh, look, there's a big ship coming in with something or other. I wonder what that is. Big tanker with probably fuel. Okay, so more of the harbour. This is where you come do some sightseeing, have some food. I don't think this is actually a skate park, although it looks pretty much like a skate park. I don't know why they would build it like a skate park. You know, play with the cannons, pretend to be shooting anyone coming in. Coast Guard has a massive ships because Mauritius is the largest oceanic state in the world. You're going to follow this road. You're going to go under the bridge, through the bridge, under the road, and to the market. Okay, now we're heading towards the market. We're still on the sort of pretty much the outskirts of the market, but it's pretty much where it starts. You're going to have a lot of shops selling a lot of stuff here. Food, knickknacks, touristy stuff, knockoff clothing, a lot of knockoff clothing. I think that's it on the other side of the road there, through the market sort of starts, fancy goods. So we're going to find all fruits and stuff. Watching crossing the road. Whoa. Not bad. Okay, now we come into the market where you're going to get fresh fruit and vegetables. It's going to be a hive of activity. A lot going on here. There's too much stuff here. We've got fruit. A lot of fruit, a lot of fresh fruit, vegetables. Ooh. A lot of stuff like that. Lettuce, leeks, lettuce, bananas. Tomatoes, peanuts. I'm just walking, hey, so you guys, potatoes, a lot of chilies, a lot of chilies, but yeah, a lot of guys selling the same sort of stuff, but you can take your time. No, thank you. And the guys are trying to sell their stuff, so they are going to ask you if you want to buy their stuff, but if you're not really buying them, then you can just sort of politely decline. Because I'm vlogging, I won't be buying anything. It's just pretty much a POV. Just seeing what I'm seeing in the market. Wow. So they'll probably go to there's one big market somewhere where they're going to buy all this stuff from. And they just bring it here and sell it. A lot of stuff's also homegrown. A lot of tomatoes. Tomatoes are hectically expensive in supermarkets. And you get these big white things. And like I said, a lot of the stuff is very similar in this particular place. Chilies. So you're going to get a lot of the same sort of stuff. And you can stock up for your weekly shopping. Bananas are good for you, full of potassium. And you can get your those things there, green stuff, lots of green stuff. Wow, it's a fairly big market, I suppose. Carrots, pumpkins. Fruit, more fruit, big fruit. Oh, mangoes. Mangoes, I love mangoes. And this is bottle stuff. Wow. And if you come across the way, that's where you're going to find your knock of clothing. And some just normal regular clothing, I'm sure. Not quite tourist season, but a lot of locals come here and do their shopping as well. So you get spices. And a bit of flickering there, it's not too bad. And get your beach stuff. I'm going to go across the road because that's where they do the meats and stuff like that. And you can come in here. And you're going to get more. Wow. It does assail the senses. Do not come here when you are hungover. You will suffer. Yep, more clothing. Stuff that says Mauritius, cool. Dresses, clothes. Let's take a walk down the other side. Towels, lots of towels. Fairly. Not much down that way. A lot of touristy things. Little lays. Hello. No, thank you. Yep, guys want to sell these souvenirs, that's what they do. But you can just politely decline if you don't really want to. There's, oh, cool t-shirts, like a lot of cool t-shirts. That's some Mauritius on there. Oh, dodos. Dodos. Hello.
T-shirt for you, maybe?
No, thank you. And you have your drums, look at that. Got a massive drums, I think you can buy it, or seashells. Don't buy the seashells. And you come down, we're going to go take a look at the other side where the meat part is. I'm going to take a walk up to the top of the road where they do the... You can also come buy refreshments there if you want. Okay, so it's a Port Louis market. So that's inside the market. Then outside the market you find all these little stalls here. You can also buy just a lot of stuff. A lot of locals will come in and do their shopping, and then you're going to come to this part of the section here where they actually sell fruit, and I think they actually sell it like, it seems like they're auctioning it. It sounds like they're auctioning it, but they're not really auctioning it. They're just sort of calling out their wares. So this is pretty entertaining here. Whoop, don't get run over. So this is like, yeah, look at this. Hello. A lot of fresh fruit, vegetables. And the guys really want your business, so they're going to be calling out to you. Cool fresh looking fruit, there's bread, there's water. That's awesome. Yeah, a lot of fresh stuff. Oh, socks, you can buy socks, shoes, a lot of t-shirts. Oh, Tommy Hilfiger t-shirts. Just spelled slightly incorrectly, I'm kidding. A lot of stuff, a lot of clothing. So it's actually a really cool experience to come out to the market and just see what there is here and just soak in the atmosphere. It's pretty cool. Kids' toys, bags. I think these are like Armani bags. Look at that. Mauritian bags. Fraction of the cost that you buy in the normal shops. Oh, then have pomelos. Have these green things. That's absolutely pretty cool. So yeah, you are going to be quite overwhelmed with the noise and the bustle and the smells and everything, but it's definitely an experience to come out and check it out and see the market, see both sides of the market. We're going to go across the other side now where they do the meats, which is pretty cool. And so far, yeah, particularly busy, and it's still quite early-ish. It's going to be a warm day today, even though it's middle winter. Okay, I'll take it up from the meat market. Okay, now coming into they do the meat. If you're squeamish or a vegetarian, probably skip this part, because there's going to be a lot of meat to sell. You can come through here. I'm not sure if actually the hotels and restaurants will come buy this stuff here, because guys are buying a lot of stuff. There's the beef, cows, fresh cows. This isn't imported frozen cows. These are proper Mauritian cows. I'm assuming a lot of beef. They separate it there. They have the pork and the beef in separate areas, as well as the chicken. And now we're coming into the chicken side. So this will be chicken stuff, eggs. Again, it's pretty much a sensory overload with the smells and the noise. You have to brace yourself when you're coming in here. A lot of meat hanging out there. Fish. And these big chunks of fish. Frozen fish. Chickens, so those look like turkeys. Oh, big chickens. Wow, those are big chickens. Wow. Big chickens. Yeah, you don't want to come here if you yeah. Okay, so that was a quick trip to the Port Louis market. You can spend a couple of hours there, a couple of minutes, depending on what you want. If you want to go shopping for touristy stuff, it's a good place to go. If you want to look for knockoff clothing, it's a good place to go. If you want to look for gifts for friends back home, it's a good place to go. People are very friendly. It's a good place to go to. It's a cool experience. Do not go there if you have a hangover. The smell's going to be a bit overwhelming. They also sell cool spices and yeah, other cool stuff there. So it's a good place to go, just to experience and see what it's like. They also buy your fresh fruit and vegetable there if you're really into that. But mainly tourists will be going there to buy knickknacks for their friends back home and cool t-shirts that say Mauritius on them. Hopefully this afternoon I'll be heading to Pristine Beach, and that will be the final in the weekend in Mauritius. Keep watching. Okay, so I went to Port Louis the market this morning, and now we're sort of heading about 4 o'clock. Yeah, 4 o'clock. Heading Pristine Beach on a Sunday afternoon. It's normally packed on a Sunday afternoon. This is the most packed you'll ever see this beach on a Sunday or on a public holiday. Epic beach to come and swim if you're keen to come and swim on a really nice beach. You just take a walk through it. So it's got that beautiful turquoise blue water. A lot of activities to do. You go on like you can rent little paddle boards or stand-up paddle boards or little kayaking things, or those things there that you pedal. But it's only really on a Sunday that you're going to see it this packed. Epic vibe if you're keen to come in. If you want to be with a lot of people. If you don't, there's literally just go around the corner there, little private beach, around that corner there, another little private beach. But this place here is super packed. Everyone loves Pristine Beach because it's just that beautiful white sand, turquoise water, palm trees, loads of people all sun tanning. It's very safe to swim. The whole place is cordoned off. No lifeguards, obviously, don't need lifeguards. No big waves. Loads and loads of people. Building sandcastles, selling food, selling coconuts, selling whatever you'd probably would expect people to sell on the beach. food trucks around the back there. I'll just take a walk there now. So yeah, as you can see, it's very busy. It doesn't matter what sort of time of year you're going to come here. On a Sunday, this beach is always going to be busy. They normally have a lot of music blasting, drums, Sega music, but they'll come on a bit later. So I'm going to take a walk up now to the food trucks and everything. That's just total just, you know, POV. I'm not going to do any fancy edits or fancy cuts or anything like that. Come around here, you can get coconuts. Sit in the shade or go sit in the sun. That's what's so cool about it. There you can get coconuts, I think coconut water, pineapples, coconuts, coconut water. Then you have the food trucks over here. I actually did another video earlier on it, but this is just more of a whole weekend in Mauritius, from the Catamaran ice cream truck to there's things to do in the north. I mean, we hardly did anything, but we were busy the whole weekend doing cool stuff. Doing a catamaran cruise, that's the whole day. The sugarcane one was pretty much the whole day. Port Louis market, you could do the whole day. So this is the food trucks here, so you can come get food here if you don't bring your own. Or you can just literally, people like come set up their whole, pretty much bring the whole house here. Bring all your own food, all your own drinks. Set up in this little gazebo if you wanted to. Get your own music going. So it's really just a really relaxed chill vibe. It's actually not as busy as it normally gets. It's probably going to get a lot busier later on, as everyone starts to bring in their own music, little drum sets, and everyone's standing around dancing, singing and everything. But epic beach to come to. And if like I said, if you don't want it too busy, don't come on a Sunday afternoon. Actually, you know, if you want like that good vibe, a lot of people around, some people enjoy that, then yeah, bring your family, come on a Sunday. And yeah, there's the little beaches where you can go if you don't want to deal with a lot of humanity. I do enjoy Prairie Bear Beach simply because it's where I scuba dive from. Yeah. Oh, okay, now I'm going to head back, probably go for a bit of a swim, maybe get a bit of a tan. That's the thing, most of these places here, it's very safe to come and chill. You are going to be very safe out in the water there. Nothing dangerous. Not even, the only thing is dangerous is on the rocks, where you're going to get some sea urchins and stuff like that, but you don't really go on the rocks. And you can also get a speedboat to tow you around the beach. So that's pretty much it. Weekend, well, starting from Friday in the north, doing a couple of things, being entertained for the whole day, each day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Tomorrow going scuba diving again, so that's another epic thing to do, is scuba diving. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. And leave a comment in the comments if you want to know anything else about living in the north of Mauritius. I'll probably do one on the nightlife of Mauritius. That'll be pretty cool actually. Yeah, I'll do that next. But yeah, just for having fun, cruising, going to see museums. Epic place to be, the north of Mauritius. Catch you later.